watching Marvel Live from New York Comic Con 2018, presented by Marvel Contest of Champions.
Yeah!
You guys, we are here with the cast of Marvel Rising Secret Warriors.
We're gonna come around.
We love you, Sana. All right, we're gonna come steal seats here.
We're gonna
I'm
have
gonna come
one
over
good
here.
buffer seat.
No, we want to sit right here so we can see all of your beautiful faces.
Cascading down the lines, very nice.
Have you guys been watching Marvel Rising Secret Warriors? That's what I want to hear.
Exactly.
Yes. You guys, congratulations. The show finally is here, or pardon me, the film is finally here. Let's get into it.
Yeah, what has it been like so far at New York Comic Con? Seeing all the fans.
Way better than San Diego Comic Con.
Ooh. Yeah.
East Coast.
East Coast, baby. This is awesome because this is technically our real first time promoting the show and doing press and getting it out there. We've known about this project for a long time. Animation kind of takes a while to finish. Like we've been doing this for a little over a year now, and so it's nice to just finally do it. And like we're all really excited about this project, and we're excited to get you excited about it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
What he said.
Miss Kat Kavari, voice of Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
Woo! Hey now, at the beginning of Marvel Rising Secret Warriors, you know, Kamala kind of seems like she doesn't think she's a real superhero, not like Captain Marvel. How does she not only prove that to others, but more importantly, try to prove it to herself?
I think Kamala does best when she's under pressure, and so she's got like a lot of doubt along the way, but as soon as duty calls, she just jumps right in there, and that's when she proves to herself that she can do it. So she has plenty of opportunity to do that.
Love it.
Oh, amazing. And Kamala, she's not just a great hero, she's an amazing friend. As we saw, she's friends with the unbeatable Squirrel Girl and Dante.
Woo!
So what those friendships, how does that inform her being a hero? What do those friendships do for her?
Kamala has a great friend in Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
She is awesome, and Squirrel Girl really knows how to motivate her and keep her going and not let her doubt herself at all. She's a great friend. She's like a personal cheerleader for her best friend, and they do really cheer each other on. And I think those friendships are great in real life too, and it's really a reflection of how I think a lot of our friendships are with our friends too. So it's a special bond and relationship.
Speaking of a special bond and relationship, I think I saw your hubby here dressed as Ms. Marvel.
Yeah.
Is that true?
He
Carl?
is here dressed as Ms. Carl Gussner.
Please report. Marvel booth.
Please
Where
report
are
to the
you?
front.
Carl, are you here?
We're gonna have him
Report
do
to
a
the
fashion
principal's
back
office.
later.
But yes, he's dressed up as Ms. Marvel. He'll be here somewhere at some point.
Now, Miss Milana Weintraub as the voice of Squirrel Girl.
Yay!
Heck yeah. Now, Squirrel Girl is such a fan favorite character. We've loved her in comics, and in the show, she's so relatable. What do you think makes her the relatable BFF that she is?
Well, I think she's got a great sense of humor about really tough things. Is motivating and keeps us going. I think levity is helpful when times get hard. And also, she really believes in her friends, that they can take anything on. And with a friend like Ms. Marvel, she can literally do anything, so it's not hard to believe in her.
Oh, that's so sweet. Now, we were talking about the friendship between Squirrel Girl and Ms. Marvel, but then they meet a number of other characters. They meet Inferno, they meet Patriot. So how does the introduction of the other Secret Warriors test that friendship when they're now faced with these other characters they got to interact with?
Yeah, I think that they do add an element of conflict, but our friendship is strong enough that it might just last. I don't know, you'll have to watch.
Watch it.
Hey, Tyler Posey as the voice of Inferno.
Yeah.
Inferno.
Oh. So, what attracted you to the role of Dante and his Inferno? And
Nice.
did that?
I see what you did
Hey-o.
there.
You like that? And did it get you into the comics a bit?
I was attracted to the role or the project as a whole because it's Marvel, and who doesn't love Marvel?
Yeah.
So I was super pumped, and what drew me to the role of Dante is that I love people who have potential to be heroes, but they're a little vulnerable and they have some time to work at becoming the hero that they're destined to be.
Is there a favorite Inferno scene that you had, without giving too much away? Is there a favorite scene that you got to do in Marvel Rising Secret Warriors?
I think what's really cool is any scene where I'm kind of looked at as more of like the vulnerable character, and the girls are like the powerful kind of leaders to look to, and I think it's really fun looking to them for like acceptance and kind of what to do next, because they're the people with the plan. And any scene where I get to be influenced by them is awesome.
I love that.
I love it so much.
You love
That's crazy because we love influencing you.
Yeah? Dante needs a lot of influence.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
It's
We
all
are
about
good guiding lights.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
And Dante knows that, but he represses it a little bit. He doesn't want to quite accept it.
Camille McFadden, voice of Patriot.
Yes.
So we have a lot of fanboys and fangirls here, but you know, Patriot is kind of a fanboy. He really admires Captain America.
Yes, he does.
They're both patriots. How does that affect Rayshawn Lucas as Patriot?
I think it affects him tremendously. I think that's what drives him. You know, he's in Cap's shadow, and it's a bit of a chip on his shoulder as far as proving to others and to himself why he should be here, and to his role model, why he should be here, why he deserves to be here. So I think that's the thing that you see most with Rayshawn, that internal battle. He's really just trying to uphold everything that Captain America stands for: honesty, integrity, order. So I think that's a little bit of his downfall as well, as far as him being so by the book, because not everything is black and white. You know, it's a lot of gray area. So I'm excited for the audience to see him kind of learn how to operate in that gray area.
Yeah, I mean, now when you're talking about Patriot fanboys, you are looking at one right here.
Okay.
True fact.
Okay.
True
All right.
fact.
I'm a little nervous.
It's an issue.
I'm a little nervous.
A comic issue.
Yeah, so you are talking about the fact that Patriot is by the book. So what are some of the things that maybe the other Secret Warriors show him that lead him to realize that he can operate in different areas, that everything is not so black and white?
I definitely feel like Kamala takes the lead in showing him that, you know, sometimes to do the right thing, you have to do the wrong thing, you know? And same thing with Daisy, teaching him, you know, that in order to get things done, sometimes you have to not go through a certain government to get the files so that you can to do what you got to do. You skip that, which is breaking the rule, but at the end, you're helping people. So him learning that, and learning that it's not just about himself, it's about a team, for the greater good.
Heck, yeah, it's all about teamwork. It makes the dream work. That's what they say.
Absolutely.
Allegedly. Yes.
So we are at New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Woo! I see we have a Quake here, we have a Squirrel Girl. Is it surreal to see some of these characters here? It's hard to do Inferno. What have been some of your favorite fan experiences at the con or at the conventions so far?
I love Squirrel Girl.
Yeah.
And she actually put the time to put the voice in the squirrel's body.
So Dee Bradley Baker is the man who does the voice of Tippy, and she actually recorded his voice and put a little voice box into Tippy.
Now, so all these characters are incredible. What particular about your character did you relate to? There was something in their journey that really spoke to you in terms of what made them such an awesome character. That's a question for all of you.
I think for me is just Kamala's so excited to be a superhero, and going from really, really wanting it all of her life and then suddenly getting it and then not really sure of herself but still so excited to do it. I relate to her in that in a lot of ways, just because of my own journey in my life. So when she geeks out, I know exactly how she's feeling.
I think I was initially really drawn to Squirrel Girl because she's so funny. And I'm a comedian and a comedic actor, and it feels like the right progression of things. And also, like I said before, I think it makes it a more enjoyable journey if you can laugh throughout all of the problems. Stop it. Anyway, I was saying about being about levity.
For me, what's relatable to Dante is he kind of wears all of his emotions on his sleeve. You know exactly what he's going through, whether he's angry, happy, and that's kind of like me. You can always tell whether I'm happy or sad, or I kind of wear everything on my sleeve.
You seem happy right now.
I'm very happy right now.
And for me, I feel like Rayshawn's dedication. That chip on his shoulder has forced him to work very hard to get to where he's at. And that's something that I really connect with and I feel as well.
We've had the Marvel Rising initiation shorts, as well as Marvel Rising Secret Warriors, the film.
Yes.
How do you feel, for the folks that were in the shorts, how have you guys, your perception of your characters grown or changed since doing the shorts? And also for Dante and his Inferno, he changes quite a lot throughout the course of Secret Warriors. What was his evolution?
Yeah, what's cool about Dante is that, he's obviously an angsty. He's mad, he's angry, he's hot, and
Literally warm.
he's very warm. But that always comes from a certain place, like a past. So you get to find out why exactly he is the way that he is, why he is so troubled, why it is hard for him to trust people and himself. You kind of dive into the backstory of Dante and everyone actually, and kind of just understand who they are a little bit better.
I feel like the growth of Patriot, like I said a little bit earlier, is just learning that it's not just him, that he doesn't have to do it all, and also how to work in the gray area, and be okay knowing that at the end of the day he's doing the right thing.
What's the question?
How have your characters grown, the perception of your characters grown or changed from Marvel Rising Initiation down to Secret Warriors?
Well, I think that Squirrel Girl kind of maintains this optimism and joy for life. But she's definitely more about the support system, I think, later on. It becomes more of a team effort. And she's down to, explore and be... She definitely has to take larger leaps. That was a squirrel joke.
Literal leaps.
Yeah, she definitely has to take larger literal leaps.
There's also a great evolution that happens with Ms. Marvel and Squirrel Girl's friendship and their relationship, and there's growth, which I won't reveal what it is, but there is growth that happens between them. And for Ms. Marvel, I think it's just trusting herself, trusting that she can be the superhero that she wants to be, and learning how to communicate that to other people and communicate her own thoughts to other people.
I think that is such a perfect segue. We have a lot of amazing young people here.
Yes.
A lot of them in costume that would love some heroic advice. What are some ways do you think that young people can be a hero in their everyday life?
I think looking for opportunities to do good, regardless of what the sphere of the impact you predict. I think if somebody drops something and you help them pick it up, I think holding the door open. I think just making a conscious effort to look for opportunities to help is a great way to start being a superhero.
I also think everyone really knows the difference between right and wrong, and sometimes it's hard to voice that because of maybe pressure from around you, but to be true to your own moral compass and trying to be brave enough to voice that.
Yeah, I think there's something in all of us that wants to do good, but there are things that get in the way, whether it's just being lazy or busy or whatever. And actually, when you respond to that thing inside of you that wants to take action for the better, it feels really good. So there's something totally fulfilling about being a generous person.
If you had your character's powers for a day, what would you do?
Actually, Patriot doesn't have superpowers. Not all heroes are super.
Hey, there it is.
I got it. I always do that little log line. Chloe told me that. If you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she said that it's from that. And I feel like that's a true statement to my character because he doesn't actually have a superpower. His superpower is the shield. So I think with that shield, I do everything that he does, honestly. Just go around. I would definitely throw it and see if it comes back because I feel like that just defies the laws of physics. It's too big to be able to come back like that. Like at the boomerang, it has a space in the middle. It just boggles my mind. So to see that in real life would be great.
Wait, so your superhero advice is defy physics.
Wait, no.
We got there. No. Thank you guys.
Sort of.
Thank you guys so much for talking with us.
Be sure to check out Marvel Rising Secret Warriors on the Disney Now app and watch the initiation shorts and all the Marvel Rising content on Marvel HQ. This has been so much fun.